The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
Hello again, everybody. Toby Burrell along with Jeff Marr tonight for Smoky Mountain Conference semifinal action, the tournament here at Swain High School. Tonight, we've got a dandy coming our way, folks. It's the number 2 seeded Robbinsville Black Knights versus the 3 seed Cherokee Braves. These two teams are as tight as they come record-wise, 15-6 for the Braves, and for the Knights, 16-5. So we're set to have ourselves a dandy here tonight from Swain High School. The Knights control the tip. That'll be Zoe Schuler bringing it up, and she's called for an early travel there, turning it over to the Braves. Huge crowd on hand, and we're set for an exciting night of basketball. So that's number 1, Leila
McMillan.
I want to make sure we get that right. Shot on the way. It's off, swept out of there by Loshi Ward. She saves it, but it's going to be backcourt unless Trammell can win the race, and she can't. So it's a turnover to the Knights, so both teams exchanging turnovers here early. And it'll be Phillips to inbound it over there for the Knights. As we said, huge crowd, 2 versus 3 coming up in the men's contest as well. And we've had a good night of basketball so far, and it promises to continue here. Phillips inside. That's Trammell tied up. No, there's a foul on the play. Creedon Arch will be tagged with the first foul of this game. It'll be her first and the team's first. Black Knight basketball from underneath their own goal. Phillips to trigger it in, all the way back deep to Zoe Schuler. Now Phillips back up top. Jimenez goes inside, and that ball skitters away. It will be Braves basketball. So turnovers as both teams work through the nerves here in the early going, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely. This is an electric crowd here tonight. I'm excited to watch these two ladies programs play. It's going to be a barn burner, Coach. As that'll be number 5 from Robbinsville. That is Hallie Anderson. I did get that pronunciation right. Her name is Hallie.
And it will be Black Knight basketball off the tip. Inbound to Jimenez, shot up. First shot of the game by either squad, and there underneath is the aforementioned Hallie Anderson, and she's got a 3-second call on the rebound, and she couldn't do anything with it. So it will be Lexi Smith to inbound for the Braves against the Black Knight pressure. It's an odd situation game-wise, Jeff, because the Knights swept the season series, but yet Cherokee pulled out the win over Murphy.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. We were talking to some of the Lady Knight girls over there a minute ago. I think one game was 12 and the other one got to 20.
Yeah, it was both of them were blowouts essentially.
Yeah.
From the standpoint of things, which is surprising considering we've seen both teams and both of them are very good.
Very good basketball teams.
The pressure here is really causing some problems for the Knights.
Nice pass to Zoe Schuler.
And Schuler is on the board. Trammell with the steal and the assist.
We're going to have a turnover. Jimenez is going to grab the loose ball for Robbinsville. Kick back to Trammell. She gets in the paint with a runner.
Off, and that's pulled down by McMillan. She'll steam the other way. Looking for the advantage, kicks ahead. That's Lexi, nope, check that, Whitney Rogers. That ball's off, and
it's going to be Robbinsville basketball.
I don't know what that call is. Kyla Moore checks in for the Braves. No, it is Cherokee basketball.
Yeah. I thought they bumped Schuler out of bounds on that play.
Schuler had the
but he pointed this way.
That's what I thought. So that's Smith with the ball back to McMillan. She tries to turn the corner. Dogged there by Schuler. The Knights in a man-to-man. They've set the offense now. High screen and roll. Crossover dribble. Kept it alive. Good pass
nice
inside, and that's on the board for Moore.
Kyla Moore.
From Rogers to open things up for the Braves. Phillips skips baseline inside. And we got a foul on the play. That's going to go against the Braves. It'll be Whitney Rogers, the foul call, second on the Braves, second of the game, first on Rogers. And the Knights inbound it, go to the corner to Phillips. She works against Rogers over there. Now back up top to Trammell, who will set the offense.
Looks like Cherokee in a 2-1-2 zone.
Trammell over to Phillips on the wing, cutter inside, and that's Anderson again. Back out to Trammell, beat on the dribble to the corner to Jimenez. Jimenez steps inside, jumper on the way. It's off, she gets her own rebound. Back out to Phillips, three on the way from her. It's back iron, no good. And it'll be off of the Braves, I believe. Saved over there. And then batted away, and now McMillan comes away with it.
And she's going to lose it out of bounds.
Be off of her.
Wow.
So a ton of action there. And it amounts to not much more than a Robbinsville turnover. And now Jimenez will inbound to Trammell. 5:03 in the first. We're just underway. It's been a hectic start here at Swain High School for the Braves and the Knights. And we expect nothing less than a barn burner as this one progresses. Phillips backs her way in, goes all the way back down again. Dogged over there by Rogers, and we got a jump ball situation.
And it's going to be Cherokee basketball.
Which should be Braves basketball.
You know, both these teams, just look out here on the court, look really even as far as their body types and their abilities to me.
Yes. So the Braves look to get it up court, having trouble. Now McMillan works the other way. She gets a timeout for
Cherokee.
The Braves because they were not going to make the 10-second count. It's a 30, and that'll give us a chance to catch you up on the action. Two teams, Jeff, have already punched their ticket for Thursday's JV championship, and that is in the JV girls game tonight. Swain took the win, 39-35. They punched their ticket. So it'll be Swain and Murphy in our first contest on Thursday, which we will broadcast here on the Maroon Devils Network. And then in the JV boys contest, it was a runaway for the Braves as Cherokee defeated Hiawassee Dam 78-48. 78 points in the JV game. And they will face in the JV championship game Swain on Thursday. So two Swain teams in the championships on Thursday. And later tonight, we have another Swain team looking to punch their ticket into the championship game as well.
I think both those JV matchups wound up 1 and 2, didn't they?
They did, 1 and 2 in both of those situations.
So it's going to be a good one.
So McMillan works now. She beats the half-court pressure. Now it's man-to-man for the Knights. And they will chase the Braves here. Over to Arch. Has it, turns the corner. Jimenez with a steal. She's going in by herself and lays it in, misses the shot.
Dad Jim. Ball kicked ahead to Whitney Rogers from the Lady Braves. No good. Hallie Anderson kicks all the way down court to Desta Trammell. Up and in. It's going to be an and one.
Big play by the Knights junior, and that is more importantly perhaps two on Whitney Rogers. And so we've got Betty Lossy and Ariana Hill into the Braves lineup. Rogers does, in fact, have her second foul, and Trammell will have a chance for the conventional three-point play here for the Knights.
Our gym hadn't been very kind to Whitney Rogers.
No, it has not.
When they played Swain last time, she got an early foul trouble.
You are correct. Three-point play by Trammell, and now the Braves into the front court, streaming ahead. There's Jimenez again with another steal. Kicks it ahead to Trammell. She's got the short jumper, pulls up, takes it, it's off. But that's
Zoe
Schuler again.
I'll tell you, with Jimenez and Zoe Schuler, you talk about two uber-athletic girls.
So they reset. Trammell step back three, and she's got it.
Desta Trammell.
Big lead early for the Knights, 8-2. McMillan tries to beat the press, does so on the dribble, now tries to go all the way to the hole, lays it up, and it's in.
Goodness,
three-point play.
Woo.
And that will be on Anderson. First foul on the Knights. And what a drive by McMillan to knock that one home. Now she gets a free throw for her trouble and a chance to cut this Knight lead to 3 in the early going here. And that's good from McMillan. Three-point play, and it's 8-5 Knights. They kick it ahead. Phillips with it. Holds up, finds Jimenez, and Trammell now will get it out quickly to Phillips. Cross court inside and up. Blocked a little bit there and pulled out by Hill. The block from Moore, and now the Braves work their offense. McMillan resets it at the top, comes off the screen from Moore. And now to the other side, Moore with another screen again. Open on the screen and roll.
Knocks it down.
Is Ariana Hill. And the Knights bring it up court. Braves fans in unison want to travel on that. Phillips for three in the corner.
Three!
And she nails it.
Big shot by Kinsley Phillips.
Now the offense is starting to open up a little bit for both sides. Up top, all the way to the hole, and no call. That's rebounded by Anderson. She'll bring it up herself, crosses over, and then hands off to Jimenez to set the offense. Now she walks down the ball side to Trammell, and they've got an overload on that side, but not much happening. Now Jimenez off the dribble, and she took a step, and this time
they got her.
They got her. And into the lineup will be Delaney Brooms for the Knights. She's going to get Haley Anderson out. That's not Haley, that's Hallie. Sorry about that. And now it will be McMillan into the front court for the Braves. 2:12 and counting in what has been a fast-paced first quarter here in the 2 versus 3 matchup. McMillan off the dribble all the way to the hole, and we got a block. Did it count?
Is he going to kick? Nope. What do we got here?
Saying on the floor. It's on the floor.
It's going to be on number 24.
That's Phillips.
That's Phillips.
Her first, and the Braves will kick it in from underneath their own basket. It will be McMillan to do the honors for the Braves. And she does so to Loshi Ward, and we got a foul over here.
That's on Cherokee, number 32, Kyla Moore. Offensive foul. Her first, team third.
So the Knights bring it into the front court. They kick it all the way across, back out to Brooms just in the game. She finds Trammell to Phillips. Good ball movement by the Knights. Trammell saves it over there and then kicks it left-handed to Jimenez inside, stolen
nice
by
play.
McMillan. And she thinks better of it in traffic, pulls up, kicks it to the wing to Ward, all the way back cross court to Hill. 3 on the way, and it is good.
And Ariana Hill off the bench with 5 big points.
That was right in line with your camera view. You could see it was dead on from the time it left her hand. Stepped in and saved, but she stepped out of bounds. Nicely done by Kyla Moore, who's given them the Braves solid minutes here early on, Jeff.
She's strong down on that low block. She's making that entry pass almost impossible right now to Schuler.
Hallie Anderson back in for Yika Jimenez for the Knights. Inbounded to Brooms. She finds Trammell. She'll reset the offense and work against McMillan at the top. Crossover inside. Kicks low. That's Schuler. And on the floor, she is fouled, I believe, by Kyla Moore.
I think so. That's her second,
and that
Coach.
will be 2 on Moore, but more importantly, 5 on the Braves. We've talked about it many times in our broadcast. The one-on-one and then 2 shots is a game changer. You don't have to run much of an offense to score.
Right.
So they're quickly getting to that point, and there goes, steps right in, and that's going to be on Loshi Ward. And the 6th foul on the Braves, and it will put Hallie Anderson on the free throw line with a pair here, and the next foul will put the Braves in a 1-on-1 situation. Knights shooting, and that one's off by Anderson. She'll have a second one for her troubles. 1:16 remains in the first period of play. Knights have led most of the way. It's a 1-point advantage now for the Knights. Make it 2 on the Anderson free throw. And the Braves will face the pressure of the Knights again in this press. McMillan and Hill play catch and beat the press this time. Now inside, McMillan kicks it down low. Nicely done. Kamaya Wiggins off the bench, and a great find by McMillan. And now the Braves with some pressure of their own to get the ball out of Trammell's hand, and right into it steps McMillan. Now she goes the other way, crosses over, switches sides, looks to the corner to Ward, who's open. Loshi lets it go.
Loshi Ward!
That's a 3 from Loshi Ward.
Wow. Here come the Lady Braves on one of those patented runs, Coach.
Folks, we got ourselves a game. That was a double dribble.
Yes, it was.
You can see it right here. 3 on the way from Brooms. It's off.
Right to Anderson
Anderson's
again.
got it. Now Phillips back up top to Trammell to reset. Sets herself, goes right into the crowd. And that's going to be a foul.
Straight into Kamaya Wiggins. Woo. Wow.
And as we just said, though, Jeff, that will mean 1-1 for Desta Trammell.
Yes, it will.
Who's shaking the cobwebs off after running headlong into the wall, so to speak.
That looked like a trap block.
It did, didn't it?
Good Lord.
So Trammell to the line to shoot a 1-1. She's got the first one. She's got 7 of the night's 13.
When you
will shoot again.
When you look at Trammell and McMillan and our Maya Hicks, there's some good ball handlers in this league, point guards.
Absolutely.
Wow.
That one's good, and she will get a breather as Yika Jimenez will check in for Trammell, who's going to check the cobwebs over here on the bench after that collision.
Man, that hurt me up here.
It was brutal. So now Hill will kick it in. McMillan with it, back ahead. The Braves, a short time, get that up and in by Betty Lossy. So the Braves have found some success here. That was batted away by Lossy. Now she finds Hill. The shot is off and rebounded over there by Hallie Anderson. Now Jimenez to Phillips. Phillips 3 on the way. It's off at the buzzer, and that's going to do us for the first 8. Whoa.
Wow.
Every bit of what was advertised and then some. 17-14 Braves. And we'll be back with second quarter action in just a second. So we are back, second quarter action rather, is the way I should have said that. It's going to be Robbinsville basketball to open the second 8, and a thrilling first quarter. That was a good basketball right there,
Jeff.
Yes,
it was fast-paced. I'll tell you, both teams getting after it.
The women's basketball dominance of the Smoky Mountain Conference on full display here tonight, and last night as well with the Bulldogs showing. And the winner of this one gets Murphy, the number 1 team in the West, on Friday in the matinee. Jimenez goes around, tries to hand it off there. Phillips thought about Trammell, a clean look at a 3, and she's got it down.
Desta Trammell into double figures. 11 points early for Trammell.
Now McMillan speeds around Jimenez, pulls it back out with no advantage, avoids Phillips' poke at the ball. Hill with a clean look at a 3, it's off. And that's going to be Trammell with a rebound. Head up, she looks down court for Phillips. Back out to Trammell as they spin the ball around to the other side. Now inside to Anderson, who's got nothing to do with it.
She can find the backside block. She's got Schuler.
Yep, she had her wide open. That was poked at by McMillan. Now right there is Hill for the steal. Good positioning by the backside block on that zone. And Hill tries to go through, and that's taken by Anderson. So a tied-up ball will give it back to Cherokee here with 7:06 before the half. It will be Ariana Hill to inbound it for the Braves. That's kicked back to McMillan. She goes off the screen, finds Loshi Ward on the wing, and they play catch and set their offense accordingly. McMillan makes the call. Now outside to Lossy. She penetrates, goes hard to the hole, is fouled. And Lossy should get a pair of free throws.
I think it's on Trammell.
And that's the first on Trammell, only the third on the Knights, as they are already shooting a 1-1. The Braves are not. This will be Lossy's first trip to the line tonight, and she gets a pair. That one's short for the senior. Lossy's second attempt, we're knotted at 17, 6:52 to go in the first period of play, or second period of play rather.
Oh,
it's a lane violation. Should have been. I started to say, are we going to call that?
It looked like they were all waiting for the other one to call it. That was Jimenez getting an early jump.
Very early jump.
Yeah, Solossi's going to get another one.
Solossi with a third attempt here. Has it zeroed in and nails that one. 3 points so far for her, and the Braves are pressing again. Jimenez on the floor all the way down and beats the pressure. Back up top to her. Spins it to the other side. Phillips clean look at a three, and it's
Knocks
down.
it down. Kinsley Phillips, second three of the game.
Now it'll be Hill into the front court. Ward down low, spins it down to the block. That's picked up, shot, missed. And rebound by Jimenez. She goes to the
Gets
floor,
it back to
shot
Ward.
back up.
Wow.
And Loshi Ward puts it down. And now Jimenez steams in the front court, poked away by Lossie. And that's McMillan going all the way to the hoop, and it's a jump ball.
That's going to come back down to this end.
Heck
Lady
of
Knights.
a play. Heck
Yes,
of a
it
play by Hallie Anderson on that one to force that ball. And now it will be Black Knight basketball, tied at 20. And that's Trammell over to Phillips. She hits the middle to Jimenez, and it's Knight basketball.
Wow.
Kinsley Phillips to inbound it for the Black Knights. 6 minutes exactly remaining before the first half ends. Trammell all the way through, and that's going to be a foul on Hill as Anderson was open on the low block.
That'll be Hill's first, team number 8.
A lot of time left to go into two shots
Yes, it is.
mode.
Woo.
So now Hallie Anderson will get two because she was fouled in the act of shooting, but we're getting awful close to being shooting two because of the foul situation. Anderson's second is up and good. So the senior makes good on her 2 free throws, and we've got a timeout, full timeout by the Knights. We'll take it as well. It's 22-20, Black Knights in front. So it'll be Braves basketball as we open play here following the Black Knights timeout. And Jeff, you hit it on the head a little bit there in the break that the Braves made their big run in this when they went to their bench. They've got great play off their bench so far, and it has really sparked this comeback. They were behind to open things up with, and that's inside missed by Lossie and pulled down by Jimenez. And she finds Phillips back to Jimenez. That's poked at. Jimenez goes down. And we got a foul. That's on Betty Lossie.
Her first.
But the 9th.
Yep, team number 9.
As Yika Jimenez will shoot 1-and-1 here for the last time in the first half for the Knights rather. First one from Jimenez is pulled down over there by Zoe Schuler.
So the Knights are going to reset. Got Trammell up top. Kicks it over to Phillips. Takes a look inside. Back to Desta Trammell for her third 3.
It's a 5-point lead for the Knights now, and it's McMillan against the trap, backs it down and goes all the way down, shoots the runner, but it's off and then batted out of bounds by McMillan.
Oh, wow.
And Trammell and McMillan tangle up over there. And tempers flare just a little bit, as they will in close contest. And now we've got substitutions coming in. It's Creedon Arch and Lexi Smith back into the lineup. They started this ball game. And
they sat for a while, but that's probably because the bench came in and did such an admirable job.
Yeah.
Great job.
So that's back to McMillan. She works against Phillips. Pass back. And there's a travel called on McMillan that will give the ball back to the Knights.
I think that was more of a carry.
Yeah. In today's game, you can call that on everybody who dribbles.
Everybody, that's right.
So Anderson swings the ball to Phillips. Give and go to Anderson.
Nice
Nicely
give and
done.
go.
And
wow.
Anderson lays that one in.
So the Knights are up 7.
And that's opened up the lead like they did to open the ball game.
It's been a 13-3 run.
And so McMillan on a string out there, tries to go inside, does. That one's shot over, rebounded by Arch, kicked it back to Smith. It's off. And there's a foul and a basket in there by Kamaya Wiggins for the Knights. Good offensive rebound by Creedon Arch.
Foul on Jimenez.
I dare say that Arch, one of the smaller players out there, and she dug in and got that offensive rebound.
Wow. Kamaya knocks down the free throw.
So they've cut the lead back to 4 real quick. Arch tries to go for the steal. Jimenez has got it, dumps it down low. It's blocked out of bounds by Arch. And it will be a foul called on Creedon Arch, her second. Foul's starting to really add up, Jeff, for this Braves squad.
Yes, they are. That's number, 10? 11?
Yeah, it's 11.
11, yep.
And that will, Zoe Schuler will get a pair here. And real quick, Loshi Ward back in for Creedon Arch. Creedon has not been able to play much tonight.
No,
she's
she's not.
picked up a couple of quick fouls and has been right back to the bench, unfortunately. And now the second one on the way. It is off.
I think
and
they should have a
Phillips,
lane violation. She should get another one. Loshi Ward jumped in there a little bit early.
So lane violation gets it. The game's starting to pick up in its physicality in the paint.
Yes, it
as
is.
Phillips and Wiggins tangled on that last one. And well, again, as you can see, Phillips was on the ground and Wiggins trips over, and the ball's going to go to the Knights.
Now Phillips got down low and got underneath Wiggins. There's nothing else she could do.
So Robbinsville inbounds it over to Trammell on the wing. McMillan cuts her off. She'll spin it back up top and reset the offense. Looks for somebody in the middle. She wants a screen. And now she's going to force it. Now she motions Anderson where she wants her. And now they'll set the offense. 4 minutes counting. Ika Jimenez a long 3. Phillips gets the rebound. And now Trammell penetrates and is,
oh my God.
the steal in there by Wiggins, and she is called for the foul. It's her second, and Trammell will shoot 2 free throws.
I think that was a case of 2 opposite size people and the bigger person not getting the call.
Yeah.
I think she just knocked the ball away.
Free throw is good. Delaney brooms in, and for the Braves, it looks like, I think maybe Betty Lossie back in for Wiggins. It's hard to tell with the Braves. They've all got 2 fouls, it seems. The second one on the way from Trammell, and it is good. And it's a 29-23 lead. The press is off by the Braves. And McMillan tries to go to the hole, back out to Lossie, 3 on the way, crawls around. Loshi Ward's got it, spins with the left hand, misses it. And now it'll be
Hallie Anderson.
Anderson again with it.
So we're down to 3:38. Trammell to Anderson, and can't get it to fall.
Rebounded by Lexi Smith, and the Braves go the other way, almost approaching three. McMillan goes down, hesitates, goes hard to the hole, and a foul called on the Knights. And that's on Hallie Anderson, her second.
Her second, team number 5.
But the 5th on the team. And Lilea McMillan will have 2 free throws. She's got 3 points on the night, and McMillan's first one is good. So the Braves refusing to go away despite momentum shifting to the Knights side as the first period got underway there. And that one's back iron, no good. Pulled down by Brooms. And Trammell comes spinning out of there with it. She kicks it down to the corner to Phillips. 3 on the way, back iron, no good. Pulled down.
Lexi Smith.
Lexi Smith with a rebound ahead to McMillan. She's into the front court. Phillips dogs her. 3 on the way from McMillan. Front iron, no good. Hallie Anderson, who seemingly has collected every rebound.
It's a 3-on-1 break, Coach.
And they get nothing out of it. It's unfortunate for the Knights.
Yes, it
but
was.
Smart decisions by the folks they were kicking it to. Now the Braves set up their zone, 240 and counting in this one. Jimenez on the block is called for a travel. So Braves basketball.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Oh.
And McMillan into the front court now. Braves work that left side. Now they look inside. Loshi Ward springs wide open, and she's got it off the Betty Lossie pass. And so it's a 3-point advantage. Jimenez looks ahead. Brooms has got it inside, and Delaney Brooms lays it in. And now here comes Hill into the front court. And McMillan resets things. Checked by Phillips. Over to Hill on the wing. She goes around the screen, looks at the roll, finds the roll, and we've got a block call. That's going to be on Desta Trammell, her second.
Her second.
And Lexi Smith slow to get up. Let's see if she's all right. And sure enough, we've got Prairie Toynita coming in for Smith. And returning to the lineup is Zoe Schuler for Desta Trammell. And so 2 minutes and 1 second left. Braves to inbound it here from under their own basket. Straight to Hill. She goes back to Toynita. They look for McMillan working action down there. Now Hill goes to the hole, is able to save it out there to Loshi Ward and then get back up. And now Thomas to McMillan. McMillan spins the other way, tries to penetrate, backs it back out, back in. Yo-yos it on the wing, back cross up top to Hill. Good look at a 3. Hill's on the way, back iron no good, but rebounded by Toynita. And the Braves reset.
We're down to 1:30.
McMillan on the wing. She looks for Loshi Ward's screen. Got it. Step back 3 on its way. Back iron no good. Ward fights over there with Schuler, and Schuler comes away with it. And now it'll be Anderson to the hole. And we've got a foul on McMillan.
She's a little slow to get up.
Yeah, looks like she's injured. And they're going to need to take a moment to look at her. She's going to look like they may have bumped knees. We've got Creedon Arts checking in for her. That's a big blow for the Braves.
Sure is.
And we sure hope she's okay.
Hope she's okay, that's right.
She's got 1:14 plus the half to get that sorted out and let the numbness perhaps go away. First one on the way from Hallie Anderson. Sorry.
Anderson 4 of her last 5 from the line.
And the leads creep back up to 6 here, and a chance to go 7 with this free throw from Anderson. It's on
And
the
she
way,
gets
and it's
it.
Good.
Good first half for Hallie Anderson. She's done a
Yeah.
lot.
A lot of floor play. Now who's going to control the ball for the Braves, I think, is a $1 million question. Loshi Ward 3 on the way. Back iron, no good. Schuler steams out of there with it.
Holy cow.
And there's a charge.
That's going to be on Zoe
Schuler.
Schuler. Her first. Team number 7, but that's player control, so we won't be shooting.
Just half a tick under 1 minute to play before the half. The Hill working the left side. Now she goes off the screen and throws it out of bounds. And that's a problem for the Braves. It looks like they're going to struggle a little bit to get into their offense.
Yeah, McMillan is the definite ball handler. She's the floor general. She's still getting attention down on the bench, it looks like.
And Phillips spins it back around, finds Anderson, raked at it.
Oh, she found that backside block. Schuler's going to be called for the walk, though. Oh, they had her.
So we're still 37 seconds in this one before halftime. A reminder, we've got men to follow. And that's Arch ahead. Good look by Hill on the way.
Oh,
and
knocks it down.
Net from Hill.
Second three of the night for Ariana.
And we're to 20 as Anderson works against Loshi Ward. Now back cross court to Jimenez and then underneath and out of the reach of Schuler. Braves ball, 14 seconds left.
It's worth noting, I didn't even realize Trammell had come out of the game.
She's been out since
Robbinsville struggling with getting the ball set up too.
She's been out since the 2:01 mark in this with those two fouls. Now that's Arch on the dribble. She loses her footing and falls. Anderson with it. We're to 3 to 2 to 1.
It's going to count.
And it counts.
Oh, big basket by Delaney Brooms at the buzzer.
At the buzzer, leaves it 35-29 in favor of the Black Knights. Folks, we're through the first half of play here from Swain High School in the Smoky Mountain Conference semifinals. We'll be back with second half action. Second half action ready to get underway, and the Braves will have the basketball first. All starters back in for both squads, and it's good to see that McMillan appears to be okay.
Yeah, good sign.
So they play catch, give and go, and that's poked away out of there and taken out by Jimenez, and she will streak the other way with it. Trammell ball fakes inside.
What a look to Hallie Anderson.
And now the Braves down 8. Not the largest deficit, but close to it. Smith back in, and a shovel pass is picked off by Jimenez, poked away by Smith. And that's going to be Anderson picking it up, back up top to Trammell, and she is called for a bounce step there. And it will go the way of Cherokee here. The Braves need a bucket.
Yeah, they need a bucket bad. They were outscored that second quarter 21-12.
And so now McMillan sets the offense. Arch open on that wing, dogged over there by Trammell. And they go way high to Loshi Ward, and that's going to be out off of Anderson. So it'll stay Braves basketball. And Lexi Smith will do the honors right to Phillips. She had Jimenez open, but they couldn't see her. Now Trammell's got it. She's open. She'll take the three. It's off, and that's going to be, believe it or not, Hallie Anderson.
That's Hallie Anderson again. Man, what a night she's having.
She has controlled the boards, and she is far and away not the tallest person out there.
Fouls on Lexi Smith, her first, team first.
Quickly back in is
that Kyla Moore?
Kyla Moore, yep. Jimenez takes the inbounds pass, finds Trammell. She'll set the offense. Flanked over there by Hallie Anderson off the dribble, finds Phillips working against the Braves 2-1-2 zone. Now Trammell goes back to the other side. Anderson's over there, spins it to Jimenez up top. Jimenez with an elbow to Arch, and it's not called. And then inside is Zoe Schuler, and a jump ball will stay with the Black Knights. Phillips to inbound. Hands it off to Jimenez.
Nice little play.
Mid-range jumper. And Jimenez is on the board, her first bucket of the night. But the fourth assist for Kinsley Phillips. Lexi Smith looking inside, and she is, that's Moore.
That's number 4.
That's
Trammell, her third. So that's going to be a big story. Is Coach Ford going to trust her to stay in?
Yes.
I see nobody coming off the bench.
McMillan will inbound it. The Braves looking for their first bucket of this, which is now a 4-0 run by the Knights. Arch picks it up out of midair, back out to Ward. McMillan dogged by Phillips, double teamed. Pulls it back out, skips cross court to Smith. Smith mid-range jumper.
Oh, what a
she
shot.
Gets out the fall. So Whitney
Rogers,
check that, sorry, is on the board, and the Braves are too for the second half. Trammell works into the front court. Phillips open, look at a three, takes it. Doesn't get it, but look who's there.
Guess who? Right to Desta Trammell.
That one's around and off, and that's Phillips.
Big scrum for the ball.
Who's the foul going to be
on? It may be on McMillan, Coach. It is. Cherokee number 1, Layla McMillan, her second.
So Knights controlling the offensive glass. Back to inside short corner to Phillips. She kicks it back out to Trammell. Inside, batted away down there by Moore. And the Braves will come the other way. McMillan hesitates, goes all the way to the hole, and a foul on the floor.
Wow. That's on 20. Jimenez, her second.
And so the Braves, rather than getting the McMillan layup, will inbound it. And that's to Arch out on the wing. Picks up her dribble, goes all the way across court to McMillan. Now McMillan's going to spring off the screen, the pick and roll, nothing there. Lexi Smith works on Zoe Schuler. Hesitation on the
what a play.
And that's up and
wow.
in. Moore with a bucket. Rogers with the assist. Nice drive and dish. Trammell ahead to Phillips. Quickly into Anderson, and she took a big step. So now the Braves will inbound it. 5:09 left in the third. And McMillan will set the offense against the Black Knight man-to-man. Over to Smith again, or Rogers again, rather. I'm sorry. And that's Loshi Ward up top, McMillan on the wing. Between the legs, back up top. Spun around to Arch on that side. Arch comes off the screen, looks for the give and go.
Oh, my gosh. Two girls get tangled up.
Tangle up, and it goes out of bounds. Black Knight basketball. It's been that kind of night for the Braves.
There's been a lot of people on the floor tonight. Wow. Kyla Moore and Anderson got tangled up.
It's 4:48 in the third period of play. The winner advances to Friday's championship game. The Murphy Bulldogs have already punched their ticket. They are awaiting the winner. Robbinsville and Cherokee finished 2-3 in the Smoky Mountain Conference behind Murphy. Now there's Rogers with a runner. Check that. Trammell with a runner.
She's got up to 18 points.
McMillan hands it off to Rogers, and she turns the corner with her left hand, which she did so successfully last time. Now works on Schuler, backs her down. Arch with it now. Will set things up top, looks to the corner to Rogers, and she is fouled by Schuler as they both go for that.
That'll be Zoe's second, team number 3.
Fouls 3 each at this juncture. And now everybody's got a shoe untied.
Everybody trying to catch their breath a minute. Worth noting, too, I forgot that Whitney Rogers is just a freshman.
Oh, my, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's just a freshman from Cherokee.
She's a good one.
She's going to be a dandy. She is a dandy.
That's inbounded. And that's Moore going to the hole, spun and missed it. It'll be out of bounds off of Rogers, who's making up for lost ground here in the third quarter. She did the same when Swain played.
Yes, she did.
Foul trouble early, then took it upon herself to try to take over the game in the third quarter and did so. Phillips to Jimenez up top. They find Trammell on the baseline. Now she spins it all the way back up top against Rogers. And Phillips will penetrate, stop. Almost stolen by Rogers. Jimenez shot, back iron no good. Jimenez with a rebound though.
Ball fake by Trammell into the lane. Knocks it down, Desta Trammell. Up to 20 points.
And the lead is up to 10 for the Knights. Arch on the wing. She'll go off the Loshi Ward screen. Back over to McMillan, dogged over there by Phillips. McMillan beats her to the hole, and the shot is in and out. Another rebound by Hallie Anderson to the Yika Jimenez, puts it on the floor, an extra step maybe. And now Trammell penetrates, backs herself back out, resets things. And now Trammell will go to the wing again. Jimenez is over there. Schuler is posting on the low block, but not a lot of aggression there. 3 on the way from Jimenez. It bounces right to Anderson.
Hallie Anderson. Oh, it's going to be a steal by Ward. No, Anderson picks it up. Now Ward slings it down court. Oh, Whitney Rogers had a layup. She said, I know what I'm doing. I got Kyla.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem.
I wanted the dime. I didn't want the bucket. So into the game will be Betty Lossy, I believe. Yes, Lossy in for Arch for the Braves. Now an 8-point advantage for the Knights with 2:29 remaining in the third period of play. Lots of time still left in it. Big crowd on hand.
Huge crowd.
Knights and Devils will do battle next in the men's semifinals.
There's Rogers again.
She's getting a hand on everything suddenly.
She is so active right now. Wow.
So they go back to Trammell, who will take her time, bring it up, and direct traffic. She pulls Anderson up, now finds Jimenez down on the baseline, but nothing doing. Jimenez inside to Phillips. And we've got a jump ball forced by Lossy, and it will be
Cherokee basketball. You know, after a fast and furious second quarter, Coach, by my calculations, it's been an 8-5 quarter so far.
Things slowed
We're
back down
down to 2
again.
minutes, yeah. Both teams finding a hard time getting the lid off the basket.
McMillan over to Lossy. Lossy on the screen finds Ward back to Smith.
Give and go to Whitney Rogers.
And that's Rogers, who has really been everywhere in this second half for the Braves.
So the Lady Braves crowd getting into it.
Phillips in the corner, fakes the shot, now drives, will kick it back out to Trammell. Trammell.
Oh, what a move by Desta Trammell inside to Zoe Schuler.
Timeout, Black Knights. On the bucket, it will be a 30, and we'll take it along with them. It's a 45-37 Black Knight lead. Cherokee will inbound it, and it'll be McMillan to bring it up. She will work against Phillips for the Knights, as she has all night. And that's Lossie turning the corner, handing it to Ward to give and go. Same play they just ran, and underneath is Rogers, who is fouled by Schuler.
That'll be Zoe's third.
And it will send Whitney Rogers to the line for a pair. She's got the first one, her fifth. Quickly off the Black Knight bench is Delaney Brooms again. That's the extent of Robbinsville's rotation, is Delaney Brooms. She comes in for whoever the Knights want to give a breather to. Second one by Rogers, back iron no good, and guess who with a rebound?
Hallie Anderson.
Yep, you got it. Now Phillips can't turn the corner, but she's got Trammell on her wing, so she gives it to her. Jimenez on the floor all the way to the hole, and we got a block call.
Oh, wow. Tough call. That's on McMillan.
Yep, that's 3 on her.
Layla's third.
I wasn't real sure she was in the act of shooting either, Jeff, to be honest with you.
That play could have went a lot of different ways.
But Yika Jimenez will get a pair of free throws here. Hill up off the Knights bench. Jimenez makes good on the first one. Hill is in for McMillan. Also into the ball game is Dallas Garrett for the Knights. She's going to get Desta Trammell out here with the final 1 minute of the third quarter. In anticipation of Trammell playing the entire fourth with no breather would be my guess.
Yeah.
Lead back up to 9 for the Knights. To the wing, and Lossie with it. Works off the screen, nothing there. Now they wait for that to come open. Again, working the screen game. Ward with it, looks inside. That's Moore, spins to Ward inside.
Golly.
To Hill, a million passes in the paint. Hill backs it back out, now scoops it, batted by Phillips.
We got a timeout. Coach
Cherokee.
Gardner's seen enough.
It's like, holy cow. This is going crazy. 32nd for the Braves. 35 seconds left in this quarter. We'll take a break with them. So Cherokee will inbound the ball here, Jeff, with 35.7 seconds left before the end of the third period of play. It's been 3 quarters of excellent basketball by both squads, and both are going to make the playoffs. There's not much doubt in that, and I think both are going to go a little ways. A 3 on the way, it's no good Guess who with the rebound under
Hallie
there?
Anderson, they're scrum for the basketball, though. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Lady Night basketball. How many rebounds do you have her for, Coach?
10.
10, wow.
Now she'll, I thought she was going to bring it up, but it's going to be Jimenez instead. She's on the bounce. We're to 15 and counting, over to Anderson. We're to 10, to 9, to 8, to 7. That spills away. Jimenez has got it off of her foot. And 5 seconds left. The Braves will inbound the ball and have a shot, possibly with 5 seconds left.
Oh, yeah. There's more.
3, 2, more with a shot.
Oh, my gosh. She almost gets it to go. Wow.
Woo. Well, we've had 3 exciting ones, folks. We got the final 8 coming your way on the Maroon Devils Network after this break. Final 8 of what has been an absolute dandy.
Yeah, great basketball game.
From the get-go. Braves with the ball.
Cherokee's got to make a serious run, though. It seems like they'll cut it to 4, 5, or 6. Robbinsville pushes it right back to 8 or 9.
Yeah, they got to get over the top, so to speak, and get themselves even and then go from there. Good ball movement by the Braves. Good pass inside. That's Jimenez reaching in, but nothing there. Ward back up top on this side, over to Rogers. Good patience. McMillan with the ball on a string, back out. Almost a minute gone by here in the fourth with the Braves running their offense. Rogers pull up baseline jumper is good. And it's to 7. Now can the Braves get a stop? They go half court trap. Jimenez double team, goes down, it's thrown away.
Oh, what a scoop. Doesn't get it to go, and there's Rogers.
I started to say, there's that girl.
Woo.
Whitney Rogers with the play. The steal out there by Hill. And now Rogers back to the line with a chance to pull it to 5, and we talked about that. They get to 5, they get to 4, but that's seemingly as close as they get. And this time in the fourth, they're going to have to push it all the way to a tie ball game or take the lead to make this thing interesting. So Rogers with 4, Braves with 4 in this quarter. Jimenez back to Trammell, and I'm sure that's who Coach Lucas Ford wants to handle the ball right here with this much on the line for his Knights. Good cut by Anderson. Anderson scoops her way up and in, and the rebound by McMillan. She had a run out but got hit off the ball and couldn't take advantage of it.
Oh, there's a poke out by Jimenez.
And it'll go the other way.
Hallie Anderson's got the basketball, gets mugged, and that may be a foul on number 15, Whitney Rogers. Nope, number 1. Oh, we got McMillan, Coach. That's her fourth. Ooh, that could be big.
That's a huge break in this game. Is the point guard for the Braves picks up her 4th before the 4th point guard of the Knights picks up her 4th. And Trammell works outside on Loshi Ward. Hallie Anderson over there, poked at by Rogers. Now Jimenez in the corner.
Oh, what a move by Jimenez.
That one's out and batted out by the Knights, so the Braves basketball. Sub at the table is Betty Lossy again. She's going to get McMillan. And so now is the dangerous time. Look, automatic press coming from the Knights as the point guard checks out for the Braves. Rogers puts it on a string, takes it upon herself. Left-handed scoop pass, nicely done. Now improves her position. Shot is up and in
the bank
by Hill. And we're to three.
We're to three, and here comes the Braves crowd.
They have not been able to get involved, but they can now. Jimenez, a deep three. It's back iron, no good, but not boxed out. She gets it. And then it's stolen by Lossy. She's going the other way with it, batted away.
By Anderson.
And now it's Jimenez who pulls it back out and slows things down. Trammell weaves away
what
through
a
traffic.
pass.
Schuler with a
To
shot.
Zoe Schuler. What a pass by Desta Trammell. Pushes it to 5.
Rogers back up court with it. Works against Schuler over on the wing. She picks up her dribble. And now out to Hill, who sets the offense. Lossy with it on the wing. She dribbles inside, kicks it back outside. Moore with it to turn the other corner. To Hill in the deep corner. Timeout Braves. So timeout with the lead back to 5. 5:11 remaining in this one. We'll be right back.
The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
Braves basketball underneath their own goal. It will be Whitney Rogers to inbound it. Jeff, this is a crucial possession for the Braves.
Absolutely. Still got McMillan on the bench. Right back to Rogers, though. Look at that, Coach.
That was 3.
She's taking over. My goodness.
So we're back to 2 all of a sudden.
It's the closest it's been in a long time.
Jimenez works it up top. Over to Phillips, back to Jimenez, inside to Anderson. She turns the corner. Trammell to try to answer, doesn't. And they got a run out, Jeff, if they can catch that ball.
Oh, Ward can't catch it. Gets it to Phillips for Robbinsville, who advances the ball into the front court. All the way across to Trammell.
Will try it again. And that was
there's
all.
going to be a foul, Coach.
3 free throws out of that.
Wow, that's going to be on number 5. That's Betty Lossy, her second. But Trammell's going to go to the line for 3. She's 5 of 5 on the night.
The 2-point lead, 4:34 remaining in this one. First one is good.
Point number 21.
And Trammell will have a second one. She is a junior, folks, and a good one. Second one is on its way.
Point number 22.
And the lead back up to 4, could go to 5 right here. 2 cracks to answer the 3, and neither went down, but the foul gives her an opportunity here.
She gets it.
And there's the
nothing but net.
Third one, and it's back up to 5 as Rogers controls the offense. And that one almost skitters away, saved over there by Hill. Now she'll turn the corner, runner up and off with her own rebound, and a jump ball will go to the Knights. So this is another crucial possession right here to get a stop. The Braves can't afford to yo-yo between 5 and 7 points behind. And so Phillips tries to get it. Rogers tries to cut the corner and can't get there, and that'll be a foul on Whitney Rogers, only her third at this juncture with 4:12 left.
I've got team 6.
Yeah. How long do the Braves go without McMillan now becomes the question, too. And Trammell will set the offense. The Braves will switch to man-to-man here in this juncture. And so they try to do a pick and roll. And now Phillips tries to turn a corner. Corner jumper by Anderson is off, but there's
Zoe Schuler again.
Wow.
Zoe Schuler doing yeoman's work on the offensive board.
That was a backbreaker.
Yes, it was.
So Hill tries to penetrate. Loshi Ward with it back up top. Jimenez
There's
with a steal.
Jimenez. Yaka against Rogers. And Jimenez gets it to go in. Huge run by the Lady Knights.
Back to 9 with 3:30 and counting. That's Rogers with a runner. No call, but right to Moore.
Now the pace is picked up. 3:22 to go.
Phillips on this wing. Gets it across now, and now there's a travel call. There comes McMillan. Answers that question.
There
The
we go.
3:15 mark is going to be it. And Cherokee will inbound the ball. Lilea McMillan will now set the offense for the Braves. Over to Rogers. Rogers and Moore work a pick and roll. Turn the corner. Finds Moore up. She is fouled on the play. That will be on Anderson. No, check that 11. That's Schuler, her fourth.
Her fourth.
And it will send Kyla Moore to the free throw line. Moore with 8 points on the night. Big free throws for the Braves. First one is no good. Second one now coming. It's 7-point lead. 3 minutes and 7 seconds remain. Moore's second free throw is good. And it's a 6-point lead. Phillips, Anderson. Anderson backs it back out. It's a man-to-man. Hands off to Trammell. She tries to
what a
spin,
matchup there.
Turn the corner. McMillan, remember, has 4 fouls, and she's matched up with Trammell. Good cutoff. Schuler is the outlet. She brings it back out. And now Phillips has it. Looks to go to the hole. Weaves her way in, and Rogers with the aggressive foul.
That's 4 on Whitney Rogers.
4 on Rogers. And Kinsley Phillips will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Reminder, 6-point lead. The Knights are now in the bonus from here on out. And Phillips' first one is nothing but net to extend the lead to 7. Winner punches their ticket to face Murphy on Friday at 6 o'clock.
6 p.m.
Here, and we'll have all the action for you, so tune in on the Maroon Devils Network. That one's off, and a jump ball situation as Loshi Ward couldn't tie it up, but the Braves get it. But that switches that all-important possession arrow back to the Black Knights' favor. Now McMillan charges into the front court, 2:40 and counting. Braves need a bucket. They go to Rogers on the wing. She turns the corner. Had Loshi Ward wide open but couldn't take advantage of it. Now McMillan goes hard to the hole, and it's no good. But she'll get a pair of free throws. Let's see who that foul is on. It could be critical here. That's on Jimenez, only her second. Remember, Zoe Schuler is playing with 4. Desta Trammell playing with 3 for the Knights. McMillan to the line and can cut this lead to 5. First one is good. I've got her for 5 on the night.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
I had to double check it twice because it felt like she had way more. Make it 6, and it is a 5-point lead. Anderson with it, works against Ward, turns the corner, now will head up court unchecked. Skip pass off of Jimenez and out. Good pass. A little too low, and now quickly off the bench is Wiggins back in the ball game. She's going to get more. That's offensive rebounding there.
Kamaya led them in scoring in the first half. She had 7. This is her first action, I think, of the second half.
It is.
I've been waiting on her to come back.
McMillan sets the offense over there. They look at Wiggins on the low block. She's got 1.5 on her. And so that's batted by that girl. Trammell with a steal.
Oh, Desta Trammell, it's blocked. Oh, Loshi Ward got up with a block but got some body.
So the call will be a foul, and that's going to be on Ward. Trammell back to the free throw line. Quickly up off the bench is Moore. She'll be called back. And
Trammell gets the roll. Trammell with 24. That's her 9th consecutive free throw tonight. I'm not trying to jinx her. I'm just pointing out a fact.
Just the obvious.
It's just the obvious. 9 for 9.
Trammell's second on the way to push the lead back to 7. And that's good.
10
and
for
we've
10.
got a timeout by the Knights. We'll take it along with them. It's 59-52 with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in this ball game. So let's set the stages for you. Cherokee with 2 timeouts left. Robbinsville 2 timeouts as well. McMillan and Rogers 4 fouls each for the Braves. Zoe Schuler with 4 fouls for the Black Knights. It's McMillan into the front court to set the offense. Braves trail by 7. Lossie goes hard to the hole, and there's a block.
That's
Trammell.
Trammell.
That's her 4th, and that's a key moment perhaps in this ball game.
Now it's getting tight. I think that's team 7. Should be 1-1.
It is 1-1. So Betty Lossie will go to the line. Lossie is 1 of 3. She got a reprieve in the first half on a lane violation and made good on the second attempt of that. So she's got to make the front end of this one, and she does.
Gets the roll.
Woo.
Betty Lossie.
And that's going to be Ward in for Wiggins. And it's 59-53. We're under 2 at 1:55 left in this regulation, maybe is the best way to say
that's
it.
Right.
And it's been a dandy. That one's good as well for Lossie.
Full court pressure by Cherokee.
Trammell and McMillan, both with 4 fouls, both critical to their teams, going at it one-on-one.
Oh, McMillan gets the pick. McMillan versus Jimenez. Knocks it down. Here we go. It's a 3-point game.
Back to 3, and here comes Trammell again. Heads to the right, slows up to set the offense. Now finds Kinsley Phillips. They switch positions. Phillips will go to the other side of the court. She's Betty Lossie on her. Phillips loses her now, finds the outlet, and guess who?
Hallie Anderson. We're about to have a tie-up, or is he going to call a foul?
Timeout.
Nope, got a timeout. Robbinsville. Good call by Lucas Ford.
So Coach Ford with one of his remaining 2, a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back with a final 117.
Woo!
Braves 2 timeouts, Knights 1 timeout.
Yep.
left in this final 117.
If you're at home, buckle up.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a wild ride this last minute 17.
And we've got a whistle down here to stop something, and it's the timeout situation, which we have correct, and
there
now
we
they
go.
have correct on the floor. And it will be Zoe Schuler to inbound for the Knights. The Braves are in man-to-man all the way around. They try to spring Trammell off the screen, and Jimenez gets it. She goes to the floor, and it's taken away by Rogers. Kicked ahead to Loshi Ward, and
she
it's
misses.
off,
There's Hallie Anderson, coach.
11th, 13th rebound for Anderson by my count. That foul,
I think Kyla Moore
is on Moore, her third, but more importantly, it will send Hallie Anderson to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1.
Big free throws coming up for Hallie Anderson.
It is 1 and 1, right?
It's 1 and 1, coach. She's done a great job at the line tonight. And she keeps it up.
Wiggins,
that's 6 in a row for her.
Wiggins in for the Braves in order to secure this rebound if it doesn't go.
So between Trammell and Anderson, coach, they're 16 of their last 16. Ain't bad.
No, not at all. 4-point lead for the Knights now. 1 minute, 3 seconds left.
She gets another.
She's got both of them down.
Wow.
And that'll be Braves up court. Minute 8 and counting. Over to Rogers. She doesn't like it. Shakes it off. Goes behind the back up top. Moore puts the ball on the floor. Tries to turn the corner. Can't. Back out. Long three on the way. Back iron. No good. That's Jimenez with a rebound.
Working against Rogers. There's Trammell. Paul McMillan can't afford to reach in and get the foul. She's working her hard, though, coach.
There's a
Something's
push
gotta
off.
give.
And another foul. That's Rogers' fifth.
Yep, she's going to be gone. And more importantly, that's team foul number 10.
Yep.
That's going to put Desta Trammell at the line shooting 2. That's huge. It was still a 2-possession game, or it still is a 2-possession game. Really no need to have a wild foul like that.
Especially from her.
Yeah.
It could have come from somebody else that not going to foul out in that situation.
And don't foul 4.
Right. So Trammell back to the line.
Desta has 25 points tonight.
These two could definitely ice it.
Oh, she gets the roll. 26 points. And 11 of 11 from the free throw line.
Second one on the way from the junior point guard of the Black Knights, and it is net as well.
Nothing but net.
2 timeouts remain for the Braves. 39 seconds is what remains in regulation of this one. Pass off. Inside, batted away. Anderson with it. And Jimenez speeds ahead.
Robbinsville don't have to score. And be smart with it.
And there's a foul on Lossie. That's going to send Kinsley Phillips to the line. And it's 63-56, Jeff, but this game has been much closer than that score will indicate.
Absolutely, especially when Cherokee had cut it to 2 just a few minutes ago.
Robbinsville's free throw shooting has been clutch tonight. They've done a tremendous job, by my count, missing 3 as a team.
3 as a team. Unbelievable.
And now Phillips will shoot another one as Lucas Ford pulls all of his girls off the line. And it looks every bit like it's going to be Robbinsville and Murphy on Friday in the championship game. Shot up, it rolls off, and that one goes.
That's going to be an and one, though. Kyla Moore.
Moore with a stick back, and I think that's on Schuler, wasn't it?
He called it on number 5, Hallie Anderson.
Okay. Very quickly in is Hill for Wiggins. Moore will get a free throw here. So to cut it to 6.
She's got to hit this to make it a 2-possession game to have any chance.
18 seconds left.
She don't.
And that's Jimenez. She
throws it out of bounds. It's going to be Cherokee ball.
Steaming out of there. She just needs to come under control.
Under control. I'll tell you, Coach, I know Trammell's had the big night with 27. If we had to pick an MVP, I'd have to take Hallie Anderson.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
She has played her guts out tonight. Done a little of everything.
Whatever.
Look at there. Right on cue, folks.
Thanks, Hallie.
We timed that out perfect.
Let's see if we can get a point total on her because I got her for 14 rebounds.
Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points.
And 14
she's back
rebounds.
to the line.
And now she's going to have 2 with 5 seconds remaining in this one. 65-58 is going to probably do it, barring anything really miracle-wise at this juncture. And she misses finally.
I should have pointed out she had hit 7 in a row.
There you go.
I stayed quiet. I should have said it.
Men's action to follow. Remind you that you'll have to get off of this broadcast and end it, and then open up the men's broadcast separately.
That's on 13, Ariana Hill. That's going to put Zoe Schuler to the free throw line.
1 second. It'll be Bulldogs and Black Knights on Friday in the girls' championship game. Both the 1 and 2 seeds of the Smoky Mountain Conference doing battle in that one. In the next game, we've got the Black Knights of Robbinsville and the Maroon Devils of Swain coming your way in the men's action to see who's going to face off against Hayesville.
Going to be a good one.
In that one battles around and out. That's the worst thing that could have happened for the Braves, and that's going to do it. And Robbinsville is your winner in the girls' contest, 65-58. As we said, they advance and will face Murphy on Friday. All the action will come your way right here on the Maroon Devils Network for Black Knight or Bulldog fans. It doesn't matter.
That's right. We'll be here. We'll be here.
That's going to do it for us in this game. We'll be right back with men's action to follow.
The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.